freaking day 5, here we go. Yesterday I took a rest day, and the day before that I hit a leg day. And I think that when I release this episode, so if you're watching this one, I'll probably release both the leg day and this upper body day at the same time. I was supposed to do it yesterday or even the day before. Like, I had it edited and everything. I just I did something to my fucking iCloud, and all my pictures and videos and stuff like unsynced, and then the file got corrupted, so I had to like redo the video. So that sucked, but yeah, so I had to re-edit all those clips and stuff for the leg day video. I didn't end up really liking it that much. I was missing a couple shots, and it was just low-key a bad lift, to be honest. But it was one of my first lifts back after just minor hamstring injury, so I gave myself a little bit of leeway when it comes to that. But this video will probably be a little better. Off of one full day of rest, I've gotten tons of sleep the past 2 nights, so I'm feeling pretty good. Took a leave because my shoulders are not feeling great. But other than that, I think we're freaking ready to go. I'm on the way right now. I don't exactly have a concept for what I'm gonna do do different today, but I'll probably change something up. I'll get to it in the narration, and then I might film like a post car talk. I've been meaning to do that because I make the beginning car talk really long, and then no one gives a shit about it. Because I mean, like, sometimes when I'm watching back to edit it, I don't give a shit about the car talk half the time. I mean to make the car talk before the video a lot shorter than I have been, because honestly, I really couldn't care less, and I feel like blocking like 2 minutes of the first part of the video with just yapping is just annoying. Anyways, we'll get to the lift. Upper body, day 4. Alright, surprise, surprise, we're starting with incline Smith bench again. 1 notch up. I think on here I've got 2 plates, a 5 and a 2, so 240. I need to start pushing this a little bit more. This first set is pretty good. I think I got 8 reps on this, maybe 10. But first set was decent. Second set I kept the same weight, and I got 7 reps, and it was pretty good. But yeah, I like to try to keep the same weight on for both sets now. I'm gonna slowly move it up. So a couple weeks ago I got 245 for, I think it was 8 or 9 on my first set, and then I moved it back down. So once I get strong enough to consistently be able to do 7 to 8 reps on these 2 sets in a row, then I can move to 245 and then work on that strength. But yeah, so first set, I think I got 9 or 10 reps and then failed out. Alright, second set here. Gave it a few pushes whenever it was in the rack, and then set it up. I think on this set I got 7 reps. I was going for at least 8, but you know, it was 7 plus a good fail rep, so I'm not even mad about it, to be honest. So yeah, here's my first chest lift of the day. So for our first back lift and the second lift of the day, we are on the low row plate loaded machine upstairs again. Last week we did 3 plus 10 for 10 reps for 2 sets. So today I did, I think it was 12 reps and then 10 reps for the second set. So definitely moving up a little bit. When I'm fresh, I might be able to even push towards 3 plus a 25. I think even on the second set here, I put on 210s plus the 3 plates. So I'm moving weight up pretty fast. It's a pretty consistently strong back machine for me. I like the stability it gives me. So yeah, for the second set here, we added another 10, so it's 3 plates and 2 10s. I moved the camera to get a good side angle here. With this one, it's really difficult for a lot of people to use their back instead of just their biceps, but definitely wrapping up on this one is a lot easier. It's kind of weird when people shame others for using lifting straps, because like I definitely think on back days it is crucial to get a good feel if you want to like gain that size of back. So you can like move weight around all you want using your biceps, but until you actually pull from the angles that are using your back, and with like pulling your elbows back behind you instead of using your arms to pull the weight, then you'll actually start feeling it more. And this one's really good to feel in the lower lats, because like a pull down would be better for something more upright, but this one is just a great way to get a good burn in my lower lats and like rhomboids and stuff. All right, so the downstairs room has a super nice preacher curl machine. Or not machine, I guess it's probably called just a bench. This pad is super thick, and it moves, like extends all the way down so your chest doesn't get banged into. But this is a pretty nice preacher curl machine. I would say that I kind of would prefer to have a safety bar set, but with the like distance from my wrist to my forearm, or wrist to my elbow, I end up kind of just it doesn't matter. Like once I go all the way down, my hands are past the safeties. So yeah, here is 225s plus the bar for I think 12 reps or 10 reps maybe. I don't know if I got the second set filmed, but I put on an extra 5 on each side, so pretty decent weight. There were like the preloaded bars, but I feel like just the plates are just more anabolic, and you can't really disagree with that, because it's not bro science, it's just true. So if you're out there watching and you decide to pick the weight bar ones instead of the added plate ones, you're kind of a bum. All right, so instead of starting with lateral raises this time, I moved over to the shoulder press on Smith machine. Once again, I think in my previous upper body day I had this at the very end, and I didn't do very well, and I didn't like the bench very much, but today it grew on me a little more. I added an extra 15 pound. But yeah, so this time I looked back at my form a little bit, and I used a tip that I got taught a really long time ago in the gym, and that is to on shoulder press only focus on getting it down to about your chin to mouth area, and then go back up, because last time I was going all the way down to my chest and my like collarbone area, and it was just like wrenching my shoulders in the front. So this time I focused on putting my arms a little closer in the bar, closer to the knurling, and then not going all the way down, because I feel like then your chest starts to take over a little bit. And especially if you start leaning back, because it's a shorter bench. If you lean back, you're going to use your chest more, and it's going to hurt your back. So don't do that. But this set felt pretty good. For both of these, I think I only got 8 reps on this, but I moved the weight up from last week. That's all I really cared about. I think I got 8 reps both times anyway, with just a plate, and I was being modest with it. So next time I might try to push a little bit more. I might need to bring like a hoodie or something to like put on this pad, because the bench is like straight up digging into your back. But it is a good way to like be realistic with your like posture and stuff. Like, it makes you not arch your back and turn it into a bench press, because then you can't, like, then your upper back is hurting. So it's a weird setup, but it seemed to work for this time. So damn, bro, that rep was hard. I didn't even remember that, but yeah. So shoulder press, I'm on the highest setting on the Smith machine, so it's probably a little bit more difficult than it has to be. Pump was pretty nice after this. I always love a good shoulder pump, especially whenever it's mixed with other stuff. So yeah. Yeah, so this was a little spooky. I put the camera up and I had my headphones on super loud, and I had like low-key, you're not supposed to have a gym bag in this gym by the rules technically. And I was also filming, and I don't think anyone else was in the frame, but you're probably not supposed to film as aggressively as I do. But this lady walked through with a microphone, or not, like a walkie-talkie, and she clearly worked there, but she kind of just walked past me a few times and then walked out. But here's a dumbbell row set. Usually, or at my old gym when I was doing these before, I was doing 105 for 12 for 2 sets, but I haven't done them in a minute, so I decided to just try to be more solid with form this time. These are pretty important to wrap up on. A lot of people do the form wrong on these, and sometimes when I'm in the videos, I do it wrong. It's really hard to feel your back on a row movement for the first time, but once you feel it, it's kind of like a second nature. So yeah, I think this is 12 reps both sides, and I did 2 sets of this, but I only got a video of 1. So yeah, this is the end of the lift. I missed a couple lifts that I didn't film, like a few tricep workouts, and then I added a new back workout called Keenan flaps, and it's just like a frontal movement where you have a cuff attachment. So I did some of those, cell curls, and then I did some tricep push down, and that was it. So yeah.